How to get it all done as a mother is the million-dollar question. Join me today as we discuss the many responsibilities of being a mother within the different seasons of motherhood and how to get it, quote unquote, get it all done, as I put away all of our Christmas stuff and also for my Mila's 7th birthday, which falls on January 1st. The true answer as to how to quote unquote get it all done is simply there isn't one, because it's not realistic for anyone. However, with a bit of task organization, determination, and hard work, you'll be surprised by how much you can actually get done within the days, months, and years' time. I have put many practical tips, tricks, and encouragement together today to share with you that I know you'll find useful, and I'd also love to hear down in the comments your own personal tips and tricks to share with others. So, how to get it all done? How to get it all done as a working mom. And I can only speak for myself as being a stay-at-home mother because I have been a stay-at-home mom from the start throughout my whole motherhood journey. Other than working outside the home while I was pregnant with our first for a very short period of time, but I have been home ever since. I do want to add though that all moms are working moms, and I have helpful tips for you whether if you work in or out of the home. So for a stay-at-home mom, I want to say that waking up early before your kids, even if it's just for an hour before they wake up, is excellent. So this way you could prepare yourself for the day and work before they wake up. Work during their nap time or quiet time. If they don't have nap time, you can have a designated quiet time where they can, read books, look at books if they're still small, work on the tablet, perhaps doing some educational apps like we have, but to have a designated quiet time. Also, staying up after you put your kids to bed, even if it's just for an hour, is also very helpful. Even if it's an hour to 2 hours before your kids wake up and after your kids go to sleep, it's super helpful and effective. When you're crunched for time but are more organized with the time you have to get done what you need to get done, you'll be surprised by how much you can actually get done with what feels like not enough time, but it's definitely possible to do within these small pockets of time throughout the day. So let's say you can only commit to 1 hour before the kids wake up, 2 hours during the afternoon quiet time, and 1 hour after bedtime. That's 4 hours a day. And for 5 days a week, which is a total of 20 hours a week and 80 hours a month, totaling in 960 hours within 1 year. Think of what you can accomplish within just 1 month, and especially within 1 year. So how to get it all done as a mom? The realistic answer that reflects reality is we can't. However, we can organize our time, be efficient with our time and energy, and set realistic expectations and goals for that day, week, or month, and even year. And it's amazing how much we can truly get done. Get organized with your time and plan ahead. If you're just getting started on getting organized with your time, start with just planning ahead for the next day's tasks. Then after the first week or two of doing that and having something to look back on and reflect and see what's doable for you, make a tentative list for the following week, then month and year. For the year, this is my first time breaking up my whole entire year, and I find that breaking it up into quarters is a great way to do that and to get started. For example, January through March, April through June, and so on and so forth. This won't exactly be easy at first, and for some it will come natural, others it will not come natural, but it gets easier over time. It's okay if it takes a couple years to even get good at this. I've been working on this for the past couple years and I'm still getting better at it. I've seen how helpful and effective being organized with my time and planning ahead is, and it has honestly just been life-changing. Putting things down and planning ahead is the most effective way to be efficient with our time, as there is so much to do and what seems like not even enough time, all along while having a spouse and little ones that need us. Juggling it all is far from easy, so set up goals and objectives, lists and running lists that can be crushed and knocked out more easily. How to get all your work done. When I was getting started with organizing my time on paper, I first got a daily planner. You could also use just a spiral notebook, whatever you have. But it's been quite helpful. It's easy to pick up. My planner is aesthetically pleasing. The format of the days and months are already set up, and I can get creative using it, making it fun and enjoyable to use, and something to eventually look back on and remind myself of all the things that I can accomplish when I put my mind to it with the assistance of being organized. It's something to have fun with and look forward to by using your favorite pen or pens, highlighters, and even stickers. Be creative, have fun, and make it enjoyable. Don't overcomplicate it though, especially when you're just starting out. Just use a pen or a pencil that you like. It's the best way to start out and how I do it most days. So how to get the housework done? I'm going to share the 2 most effective ways from what I've learned and learned from others, and just by trial and error. So now this can look different for different people. And not only that, this changes and can change during different seasons in life. So it's important to always not only plan ahead to make your strategy work, but also to be flexible and okay with the change. Whether you need to switch up your strategy after a week of trying it or after a season in your life as it changes. First strategy is a more organized strategy that worked well for me within the past years, and was to have a certain days that you want to get certain things done. For example, to have a whole certain day of the week that you either clean your whole entire house, or what I used to do is I used to have household chores broken up for certain days of the week. For example, bathrooms on Monday, vacuum on Tuesday, mop on Wednesday, and so on and so forth. I can't exactly remember what days I did what on, but you get the gist of it. I also have found how helpful it has been, regardless of my strategy, is to wash at least 1 load of laundry every day. Having it pile up and washing only once a week is what I used to do before I was a mom, and even when I was a new mom at first. And that was mainly because I lived in an apartment and had to do laundry downstairs in the apartment complex. It was such an inconvenient hassle for years, until I found out about portable washing machines, the portable washer and dryers, which was life-changing. If you happen to live in an apartment, I do have several videos showing and reviewing portable washer options here on my channel that you can check out, whether if you need one or know someone who does. But it was exhausting having to get geared up to tackle what felt and looked like mountains of laundry that took all day, and such mental and physical overwhelm of stress. So I learned that chipping away at laundry 1 load every day keeps the stress down, the work down, and is much easier to do and maintain if you're able to do so. I'll share in upcoming videos some tips and tricks to make doing laundry this way easy, fast, and painless. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because you don't want to miss out. How to get it done as a mom after having another baby or even your first baby. Now, getting it quote unquote all done after a baby will look different in this stage and season of life, especially within the first 3 to 4 months, even 6 months. It usually takes me around 3 to 4 months to establish a new normal for us when adding a new family member. So lowering your expectations for yourself, your children, your home, and everyday responsibilities is important, such as cooking, cleaning, getting full glam ready, unless that's something that brings you great joy. You can't do it all at the same level and capacity right away, and that is more than okay. letting things go that we can let go will be important during this time. I find meal prepping and prepping freezer meals beforehand makes things easier, even if it's just like for a few meals, whatever you can do. Also, making simple, easy meals, and sometimes getting something through the drive-thru too. But healing your body and protecting your mind while bonding with your new child and bonding as a whole family unit is what is most important and crucial during this time. Pregnancy, labor, and delivery, it takes so much out of our bodies. It takes a lot out of our bodies. So remember that postpartum is a part of this journey, and thinking of it as the fourth trimester is important in the success of being able to heal and bounce back quicker. And I can go more into this in another video, but I did want to add this in because this is a very important season of life that requires a much slower approach in the getting it all done goals. And of course, during this time, we want to eat well, drink lots of water, sleep when you can, nap during quiet time if you can, or during a movie. I know this isn't easiest when you have a toddler and another baby. Been there, done that. I know, I get it. However, it is doable for most of us, and at least at some level. So it's okay that your house gets unusually messy during this time. It's only for a brief time and won't last for long. Unless if you have help, then don't be afraid to ask for it and accept the help. Otherwise, just do a little bit around the house, but not much. It'll be there for you to do at a later time. Just focus on you, your baby, and your little family. So with so much responsibility, how do moms manage to get anything done? Moms can be seen as superheroes for sure in so many ways. We somehow juggle, balance, and spin so many plates all at one time. Does it get exhausting and overwhelming at times? Sure, of course it does. But generally, we're just wired this way. We can make dinner while helping our children in some way, all while making a mental list of the things that still need to get done. At the end of the day, I'm amazed at how many things I have gotten done that were on my list of things to do, and so much more on top of it. And somehow I'm still disappointed that I didn't get even more done. That's my unrealistic expectation speaking, and the feeling and thinking that I need to do more is just something that I need to constantly keep in check. So how do working moms get it all done? In order to get more done, we must do less. So setting up realistic expectations for the day is most important. If there's time to get more done later, great. If not, you've scored a win by being able to accomplish the goals you set out to do, which is a big mental win for sure. Aside from this, we need to take breaks. Set a day aside that you are not doing the normal everyday tasks, and especially by not working on the weekends, if you don't have to, or on whatever day that will work best for you. For me, it's Saturday and Sundays. I don't do work-related things during the weekend. Perhaps I'll post a shorts video, but that can be done in like usually 20 minutes. But apart from that, I'm checking out completely so I can fully be present and in the moment with my family. On Saturdays, it's time to connect with the kiddos, along with Costco runs anywhere from 2 to 3 times a month. I am though productive in other ways, such as extra cleaning around the house, organizing, laundry, cooking and cleaning the kitchen. You know, pretty much the usual, but just not working. There's still much to do, but this really lightens the load and frees up more time and mental space. I start by planning also what needs to be done for the following week, along with making grocery lists and very loose meal planning, which I'll soon cover in an upcoming video as well. For Sundays is time for God, family, and relaxation. Of course, every day is for God, but I mean going to church and taking it easy. We have lunch as a family with my parents after church, and then I come home and we start to prep ahead for the next week's meals, which I do pretty quickly, and will soon share as to how I do that within a new upcoming video. Then I just watch whatever show I'm currently into. Right now, it's Person of Interest. I can't get enough of it. It's such a good show, and I'd love to hear whatever show you're currently into as well, or if you have seen Person of Interest. So how do moms get anything done, one might ask? It's amazing how we get anything done with so many things happening at one time. Tending to the children, especially when they're still really small and require so much caretaking. But even at any stage and age of our children, there's a lot of caretaking involved. All while homeschooling, running a household, cooking, trying to run a business or a side hustle. It's a lot. My answer to those who ask, how do moms get anything done all while getting it all done? And my answer to them is, it's God. He helps us. He provides us the capacity we need when we feel like we simply don't have anything else to give, or at times how to go on and move forward. He gives us the strength that we need and makes up for the difference for our shortcomings and weaknesses. He is the lifter of our heads, the one who catches our tears. He is our comforter. He is our joy. He is our comforter in times of need. When we feel guilt and shame, He reminds us that He loves us anyways and to give it all over to Him because He's already paid the ultimate price. He is with us during our lowest valleys and with us when we are on the mountaintops. Whatever is important and of value to us, it is important to Him as well. Remember, you're not alone, even though motherhood can at times feel lonely and like no one understands what you're going through. But you are never alone. He is with you and He understands you. He is for you. And He says, "Give me your burdens. They were never yours to carry." So I want to share with you here Isaiah chapter 43, verses 18 through 19. And it says, "But forget all that. It is nothing compared to what I am going to do. For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness. I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you really did, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I would absolutely love for you to be a part of our YouTube family. I make videos on motherhood, homemaking, and homeschooling, cooking and cleaning motivation, including helpful product recommendations along the way. I believe that you can always find beauty in the everyday mundane and cultivate and create a life that you love and fits your own unique family's lifestyle. That is what is most important. I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much, and God bless.